So I would like to introduce you to Iceberg Rj. This is a sim match, which is brand new player to the game. He's not going to move for a bit, so I'll show you what's going on. Level 31, has played 21 sim matches, and he's pretty positive in this sim match. Now, granted, he also has 1, 2, 3, 4 premiums he uses in this as well. 60, 60, 60, like 30, or like 60, 60 to 20 bucks, basically. So it's a $200 account, as usual. This is the same nonsense we've seen before, where it's basically a cheater goes and buys these accounts for however much money they buy them for. Gaijin is none the wiser, and they let people get away with something like this. This is the nonsense that really just needs to be resolved. And it's the reason why I don't play almost at all right now. I probably sit here recording more time than I'm playing, and that's not saying much considering the fact that I play probably 2 hours a week now, just because the game just doesn't feel very fun right now. Gaijin just really is not doing well in the department of keeping this game entertaining. Now, I don't know why or how people think that playing at top tier right now is anywhere fun with the whole aim 9s and aim 120s nonsense. It really is an each their own thing. I really don't think that people kind of are gonna really realize that it's just fun anymore. I don't know. I can't see this game being very entertaining playing aim 120s and stuff like that, because I don't feel like that's fun. I mean, I enjoy fun, obviously, and I know I said before, my record is a lot of low tier and mid tier, and people are like, well, all you do is Steel Club at low tier. Well, I'm sorry, high tier isn't fun. It's not balanced in the slightest. The Pantseer has in no way, shape, or form the same as the ADATs. And period. It should be 12.7 or 13.0 on its own, in its own battle rating. Period. They won't do that, though, because, oh, it doesn't have a lineup. Well, too bad. Pantseer doesn't belong there. It's just the end of story. That is just how it is. That is the primary reason why I don't play 9-0 and up, is because if I play 9-0, I'm going to get dragged into 10-0 matches. Play 9-3, it's 10-3 matches, and so on and so forth. Because there's so much spam at top tier now, it's just not worth it to play above 8.7. So 8.7 is, I could buy if a premium existed for every nation at 8.7, I would have bought a premium at every nation at 8.7. And in reality, I did that. I could. I bought the T55. I bought the OF40 when it was 8.7. And the XM1 originally, I think, was 9.0, but of course that was before all the crazy amount of spam that we had in the game. And there was just so much more level-headedness to the way the game was, because back then it was easy. And it was fun to play when there wasn't so much freaking spam. Like, I still don't understand why or how the SU-25K is still 10-0 in ground forces. That makes zero sense. So the A10, which has, for some reason, a worse seeker head on its Mavericks than the SU-25, and the SU-25 also has the most BS survivability, and yet it's still totally fine to deal with it that way. That's where I don't understand. People are in my comments like, oh, you only play low tier, oh, you're ruining low tier. Well, balance the game, decompress the game like you said you were going to do like 2 years ago. You know, do any of the things that you said you were going to do with the review bombing and actually take it seriously. But they're not doing that. They're delaying the RP game. They're delaying certain updates. They have ignored countless bug reports on certain vehicles. They are blatantly ignoring the security of the game. They are letting a custom game go on that has modded scripts and bots running it with that Rosa Milano character, who is still active, apparently, according to the botting and the scripting going on in there. There's just no oversight in the game. And it makes zero sense that they would be getting people getting away with this as long as they are, but they are clearly just letting people get away with it as long as they are. So why should I care about playing high tier or spending money on high tier if they're not going to balance it? So in my case, I don't care about high tier. And if you want to play high tier, that is entirely up to you. But I really am not going to play it anymore as much as I want to, because I really have no interest in playing super high tier right now because, like I said, it's not fun. I could play 4-7 Russia all day because it's just enjoyable. And until they add something more, like if they add the Thumper, American Thumper, for one of the next event vehicles, like they did with the 292 to be a big old cannon, I'll play that BR. But the problem is American win rates are still going to suck because it's not decompressed enough. So until top tier is 12.7 in ground forces, I probably won't play it because it's just not fun to me, and I don't like getting dragged into that nonsense every other game. So if they did that and I didn't get so much crazy up tiers all the time, I'd be totally fine with it. That's the simplest way I can put it. If you disagree with me, put in the comments. Give me an example of why you like playing whatever tier you like, and I will gladly try to talk to you about it because it's just not fun. 10-0, around 10-0 area is just not fun. 8-7, very nice comfort zone and down. It's just great because you're Vietnam, Cold War, and lower. It just is what just feels right. So, as always, if you ever want to debate me in the comments, as always, I have comment. If you want to leave me a person in the comment as well, follow my IDs below. And as always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.